Jane Austen's Juvenilia, Memoirs of Mr. Clifford, to Charles John Austen, Esquire. Sir, your generous patronage of the unfinished tale, I have already taken the liberty of dedicating to you, encourages me to dedicate to you a second, as unfinished as the first. I am, sir, with every expression of regard for you and your noble family, your most obedient, etc., etc., the author. Mr. Clifford lived at Bath, and having never seen London, set off one Monday morning, determined to feast his eyes with the sight of that great metropolis. He travelled in his coach and four, for he was a very rich young man, and kept a great many carriages, of which I do not recollect half. I can only remember that he had a coach, a chariot, a chaise, a landau, a landaulet, a phaeton, a gig, a whiskey, an Italian chair, a buggy, a curricle, and a wheelbarrow. He had likewise an amazing fine stud of horses. To my knowledge, he had 6 greys, 4 bays, 8 blacks, and a pony. In his coach and 4 bays, Mr. Clifford set forward about 5 o'clock on Monday morning, the 1st of May, for London. He always travelled remarkably expeditiously, and contrived therefore to get to Devizes from Bath, which is no less than 19 miles, the first day. To be sure, he did not set in till 11 at night, and pretty tight work it was, as you may imagine. However, when he was once got to Devizes, he was determined to comfort himself with a good hot supper, and therefore ordered a whole egg to be boiled for him and his servants. The next morning he pursued his journey, and in the course of 3 days' hard labor reached Overton, where he was seized with a dangerous fever, the consequence of too violent exercise. 5 months did our hero remain in the celebrated city, under the care of its no less celebrated physician, who at length completely cured him of his troublesome disease. As Mr. Clifford still continued very weak, his first day's journey carried him only to Deangate, where he remained a few days, and found himself much benefited by the change of air. In easy stages he proceeded to Basingstoke, one day carrying him to Clerkengreen, the next to Worthing, the third to the bottom of Basingstoke Hill, and the fourth to Mr. Robins. Finis.